Hello dreamers, welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Let's find out what Reddit thinks about the upcoming updates. Oswald is finally here. What do you think of how different he looks from other villagers? That's a good question. I've seen quite mixed opinions. So let's see. He's just so silly and whimsical. I'm absolutely losing my mind. Such a precious little guy. Yes! That's the spirit. I didn't care at all much about Oswald before, but trailer convinced me. He looks silly, cheery, and cute. I love his design. That is awesome. That is awesome. Oswald is gonna be probably... He has a chance to rival Wally in terms of popularity, I think. I think they absolutely nailed his look. And a lot of people were not super excited about him until they saw the trailer. I was afraid that people were not gonna like him, but I'm so glad that they nailed the look, which converted so many people into believers and actually got people excited about Oswald. I love that they're making him so different by making him a toon who leapt off the screen. Disney been really trying to tie his identity to his old cartoons in recent years. I'm glad they're making him wholly unique versus just taking the epic Mickey interpretation and sticking him in Disney Dreamlight Valley. Oh, wait, let's see how he looks in Epic Disney. Okay, actually, I'm looking at the art from Epic Mickey, and I don't mind it at all. He actually looks pretty good, but it's definitely a more modernized version of the character. I think Disney Dreamlight Valley has much more old-fashioned look, which honestly I prefer, I think. Also, I think it's a good chance for Oswald to make a big return, because I feel like a lot of people still don't know much about him, and his appearance in Disney Dreamlight Valley hopefully is going to make him more known, and hopefully maybe he will even get his own Disney movie at some point. That would be so cool. There's so many cool concepts you can make with a black and white character, maybe potentially trying to find his colors. There could be some very powerful deep message behind it. I would absolutely watch that. All right, let's see what guys are thinking about this one. Content mentioned. Okay, I like a summary. New Disney Parks, Star Path and Old Parks items returning to Premium Shop. Additional multiplayer functionality. Visitors can use tools and expanded camera modes for multiplayer. Players can take selfies and ride both new and old park rides attractions. I've seen in a comment people mentioned that technically Tower of Terror is a ride. So I wonder if we'll be able to ride Tower of Terror. Oh, that would be so cool. Imagine falling from the elevator and taking a selfie, screaming your lungs out. Disney Touch of Magic Shop, Rift in Time Part 2, Oswald comes to the valley, more upgrades to tools and rewards. Yep, that's a good summary. Yeah, it looks like riding the rides, the way they described it at least, it seems like it's going to be inside a camera selfie mode. So it's like, you can't really ride it, but you will, once you start riding it, you are going to be inside your selfie mode. Like, the camera in this game is grounded to the character. So imagine if the character was just going around. Like, what would the camera do? It would be literally impossible. So the camera has to be attached to a character. And selfie mode does that. It helps to make it more seamless and not look weird that it otherwise could. So I'm happy. Keeping it classic. That looks very classic. I guess it's in honor of Oswald coming to Disney Dreamlight Valley. I will be so unbelievably disappointed if a Touch of Magic shop is in the next update. Wait, what? You will be disappointed if it's in the next update. But we already know it's in the next update. I've only seen people excited about the rumor, but I'm here for the people who loathe the idea. What? Come on! Why? Why do people always have to do this? Like, okay, I can understand not everybody is excited about it. Not everybody cares about Touch of Magic, but Why would you possibly loathe the idea? I can understand being excited. I can understand being indifferent. But why do you care if other people gonna have fun with it, even if you're not? Okay, let me just... I should probably read this whole thing first. This is gonna be a juicy one. Yes, I said it. Loathe. I don't want to buy other people's things. I don't even want to make my own things. I would almost be insulted. Making the players work instead of updating Scrooge's clothing selection is bogus. If they made it optional, cool. If it was just for multiplayer, cool. But leave me out of it. I want to disappear into DLV and not be bothered by other people's things. Luckily, this isn't an offensive opinion in any way, so I'm looking forward to a lovely conversation. I'm sorry, I'm just... Sometimes I just read stuff on Reddit that absolutely blows my mind, and I'm like, what on earth is happening here? I don't even know if I should comment on this, because I'm afraid I'm gonna say something I'm gonna regret. Also, how on earth does it have 500 upvotes? How come at least 500 people agreed with this? First of all, if they make it optional, cool. If it was just for multiplayer, cool. Well, it is! It is literally just for multiplayer. Nobody's forcing you to buy anything from anybody. I want to disappear into DLV and not be bothered by other people's things. So don't! Don't invite anybody to your valley. Don't visit anybody's valley. I don't get it. What is the problem here? I don't even want to make my own things. Nobody's making you. I would almost be insulted. Making the players work instead of updating Scrooge's clothing selection is bogus. What are you talking about? Am I stupid, or is this like complete contradiction to this entire post? So you're saying that you don't care, you don't make your own clothes, and you don't want to buy anybody else's clothes. And then in the same post, you're complaining that... Basically, you're complaining that they're not updating Scrooge's clothing section. So you want to get new clothing, and yet you refuse to participate in it. I just don't understand. This post doesn't make sense. I'm sorry, this made me so pissed off. Like, why? Why would you get so negative about an optional feature? Nobody's even... Reddit is going to be the death of me. Okay, so I've been reading the comments, and it seems like most people who sympathize with this post are people who just don't want to use multiplayer, and they don't want to have a new building in the valley that they will never use. Or a lot of people are looking for a way to remove the portal from their valley altogether because they don't want items that they will never use in their valley, which I can understand. I honestly think that the multiplayer portal should be optional. They shouldn't force people to place it somewhere, because, like, if somebody is not planning to use it, why even have it around, right? But honestly, if somebody starts the post with the word loathe, and talks about an optional feature that literally doesn't bother you, except a building that, to be fair, we don't even know if we're going to be forced to place that building. Maybe it's... I mean, we probably will. We probably will. But honestly, it's a good-looking building, so I'm not mad about it. Oswald has the best house in the game, if you ask me. As someone who loves movie theaters, this is everything I've ever wanted in my valley. Just look at the interior. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people who are going to hate his house, because it does look a little bit out of place. Interior looks awesome. I will give you that. Would be kind of cool if they applied black and white shader to the entire inside of his house. That would be sick. But yeah, that's a cool looking building. Benches as planters. That is the most genius thing I've ever seen in my entire life. This is so good! Yeah, I'm stealing this for sure. All the negativity towards Oswald is really sad to see. Do I expect everyone to be excited about the niche? Okay, that's a lot of text. Let me just read it and I'll give you the details. The genuine outrage I've seen towards Oswald being added in the next update. I don't know. I haven't seen outrage, but once again, I don't read Reddit much. I only go there a couple times a week to just do my review, and I usually just react to the top posts. Is there really that much outrage? I've seen a few comments, people saying, I wish it was someone else, but it's okay. But I haven't seen anybody like absolutely hating on my man Oswald. And so far through this review, most of the people seemed very excited, especially after seeing his trailer. But this post was made 4 days ago, so I think this was before we actually saw the trailer with some gameplay with Oswald. I think that trailer changed a lot of people's minds. The mindset of I don't like this character, so they don't deserve to be in the game is so toxic and frankly worrying for the future of the game. I absolutely agree. I don't get this mentality. This person makes a lot of sense. It's literally impossible to have a game with 40 plus characters. Eventually we're probably gonna get up to 100. There is no way to only add characters that everybody's going to be happy about. There's going to be characters that some people are going to love, some people are going to hate, even though I still don't understand why would you hate a character. I can understand not liking a character, but I don't get how you can hate. For example, I've seen people saying, like, I wish there was a way to remove a character from a valley completely so I never have to see them. Like, why would you hate any Disney character with that much passion? Like, I can understand. You can, even now, you can banish characters so you will never see them unless you have a quest with them. And but people still want to just completely erase them from the game, which absolutely blows my mind. And it's totally normal not to love every single character in the game. We all gonna have our favorite characters and our least favorite characters. Anyway, I agree with this post, and I think that even if you not a fan of Oswald and don't understand what, like, don't see him fitting into the game, in the end of the day, we're gonna get a new character, a new house, bunch of new items. We're gonna get more storyline, and if after completing all of that, you're still not a fan of Oswald, fine, just take down his house, put it somewhere on the outskirts, and banish the character from both realms, and you will probably never see them again unless they go into the Scrooge Rest or Remy's restaurant. Problem solved. You can do that? Am I the only one who didn't know you can put stuff on the pedestal? Oh yeah, I've discovered this quite recently when I was working on the Dream Snap. That is super cool. I wish we were allowed to craft more of these pedestals too. They look super sick. Is it normal for everything to spawn in a queue on Dazzle Beach? I've seen this happen to multiple people. That is quite strange. Did you have like a path in the middle and then you removed it and that's what happened? That's a pretty interesting bug. Ready when you are, Oswald. Aww. See? Now this is... Wow, the outfit fits... That shirt is so awesome, too. I didn't even know we had Oswald motif. I completely forgot about it. I guess that should have been a hint that Oswald is coming. That is such a cool design. You should definitely sell this shirt. We need a tunnel to connect the Glade of Trust to Sunlit Plateau. I always make the same course when time bending or gathering stuff. Forest, Frosted, Beach, Glade. I would love to finish my circle without dashing through the meadow and plaza. Why not use the teleporter? Am I missing something? Yeah, fast travel, the quickest way to get around. I absolutely love fast traveling in this game. I love that you don't have to wait to use the teleporters like a lot of other games make you, or spend coins. You just literally teleport to any biome at any point. Super quick, and you can even teleport to Eternity Isle, you can teleport to realms. The fast travel feature in this game is amazing. Alright guys, I think I had enough Reddit for today. I'm still blown away by that post. I just don't understand. Please explain it to me. Maybe the author of the post didn't hear all the details about the upcoming shop. They just heard a rumor that the shop is coming and that it's gonna be mandatory, which I don't think how that would become a rumor. But in any case, if you're watching, I highly recommending you to reconsider the attitude towards this feature, because it literally... you don't have to participate whatsoever. If they're gonna make us place that building in a valley, just place it somewhere where you don't care about. But there is a chance that won't have to place the building unless you don't want to. I hope that's the case, because some people don't already have their whole valley decorated. They might not have a space for that building, and they might not care about Touch of Magic at all. So I hope it's optional to be able to place it or take it off. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Cannot wait for the update. Super excited. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more content, and goodbye.